the two of my favorite trips, and there's not a single trip that I didn't really enjoy. But one struck out. We'd gone to Plitvice, and we were on our way back, and we stopped in Zadar to see the sea organ. And there are only four others in the world that are like it, but it actually uses the tides to compress air and push air through pipes and
It's
create this sort
built
of
right on the shore.
natural sounding pipe organ, played by the sea. And it is stunning. I mean, people may not find it terribly enchanting, but me, someone else in the group was just mesmerized by it. And it
Yeah.
was just the coolest thing. And we'd heard about it and we just did it on our way home. But just that moment standing there in the beautiful Adriatic Sea, the sun was setting,
Oh,
the harbor looked beautiful, and these tones were playing back and forth. I just couldn't get over it. It was great. The other experience that kind of struck home because I think Matteo and Stephanie were really all about family and stuff, and that resonates well with us. And they took us to this olive farm, and so you're kind of expecting this sort of industrial thing, but it was this guy who'd been doing it with his family for
his
decades,
father, his
generations,
grandfather.
and he let us, taste some of his premium olive oil, which was phenomenal. Uh,
We
and
walked all around where he was
but we walked
harvesting.
around where the olives were. We could see, basins that were literally carved out of stone, solid stone, and had been used for centuries. They were just still standing there. They weren't still in use, but kind of gave you a sense of how far this had been going back.
His wife made a spread of
It,
food for us to have when we tasted the olive oil.
yeah,
Made an olive oil drink. What
yeah, it
was
was
it?
like a grappa made
Grappa
with
with
olive
olive oil.
oil.
It sounded awful and it was
Yeah, I know.
delicious. I don't even like to drink it. It was delicious.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like you said, it almost felt spiritual.
Yeah, it
That
was. I
yeah,
mean, the
this
way he
guy was
connected
so
it to his family and pointed to the church up on the hill and said, this church was built, centuries ago, and people have been, harvesting olives here ever since. And
it was great.
it was like, wow, you're really a part of history. And you don't feel that in a big city. You don't get that real sense when you're in a big city. But in a place like Split, I think, you kind of you feel a little bit more grounded, a little bit more invested in the history. It was just, and of course it was a picture perfect day, like
Another one.
many of
Yeah.
them were. We were standing in the midst of these olive trees, and they were picking olives, and we were looking out over the Adriatic Sea.
It was like, okay, we're in heaven.
Mountains to
Yeah.
your back, the sea to your front, and it was you couldn't ask for a better scene, and everybody was having a great time, and you
Taking
know,
pictures of each
yeah,
other
it
and the
was.
farmer and eating the food and sitting around. Like we didn't want to leave.